The 2025 Toyota RAV4 has been one of the most talked about SUVs on the market. Everyone's wondering whether this updated model can truly overcome the shortcomings of its predecessor. But does it really fix the 7 worst flaws, or is it the same old story wrapped in a new design? Watch until the end to discover the 7 reasons why the 2025 Toyota RAV4 finally fixed the previous model's biggest issues. Number 7. Cabin noise. When people think about Toyota's legendary reliability and practicality, they often expect the cabin to match that same high standard of comfort. However, the previous Toyota RAV4 was criticized for letting in intrusive road and wind noise, making highway drives a chore. This was especially noticeable on less than perfect road surfaces, where vibrations and humming could drown out conversations or the radio. So how does the 2025 Toyota RAV4 address this? Toyota recognized the noise level feedback and responded with a more robust sound insulation package. They've added thicker acoustic glass to the windshield and front windows, as well as beefed up sound deadening materials in the doors and floor. The difference is noticeable on test drives and daily commutes alike. Owners who've upgraded or traded in their old RAV4 for the 2025 model report a quieter cabin environment. Not whisper quiet like a luxury SUV, but certainly enough to keep chat and music at normal volumes. For a vehicle long hailed as the do-it-all SUV, this improvement makes it far more relaxing on longer trips and daily errands. Number 6. Outdated infotainment system. Few things age a vehicle faster than an underwhelming infotainment system, and that was a real sticking point for some owners of the old RAV4. The screen could feel unresponsive at times, with a user interface that lagged behind what rival SUVs from other brands offered. Additionally, standard connectivity features, while present, often lack the fluidity that tech-savvy drivers expect in an era dominated by smartphones and quick-loading apps. The 2025 Toyota RAV4 addresses this shortfall with a new audio multimedia platform that's faster, cleaner, and more intuitive. The system loads apps and menus in a snap, reducing the frustration of waiting for maps to render or music playlists to appear. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration means no more clutter from cables, and voice recognition has been updated to recognize more natural speech patterns. So you're not restricted to specific command phrases when you want to change the temperature or set a destination. To further sweeten the deal, the center display can be optioned in larger sizes, making it easier to see crucial information at a glance. The updated system also incorporates user-friendly menu layouts that rival some of the best setups in the category, helping new owners feel right at home. While it might not be the flashiest infotainment interface on the market, it certainly leapfrogs the old system in terms of functionality and speed. If technology is a priority for you and was a weak link in the older RAV4, the 2025 iteration finally steps up to meet modern expectations. Number 5. Ride comfort on rough roads. SUVs are expected to be agile and versatile, striking a balance between city convenience and occasional off-pavement capability. Yet the previous RAV4 sometimes struggled on this front when dealing with broken pavement and gravel roads. It handled smoothly enough on pristine highways, but over harsher surfaces, some owners felt every bump reverberating through the suspension. A few even compared the older model's ride to vehicles a class below what the RAV4 should be capable of offering. The 2025 model sees revised suspension tuning that aims to smooth out the lumps without compromising the vehicle's overall agility. Engineers tweaked damper settings and spring rates, working to reduce the jarring sensation that plagued the earlier version. Real-world driving reports suggest you can now tackle potholes and uneven asphalt without your teeth rattling. That said, Toyota didn't make the RAV4 so soft that it loses its signature controlled feel. Instead, they've found a middle ground where daily commutes are gentler, but tight turns and highway lane changes still feel composed. Adventurers who like to take weekend getaways on less than perfect roads should notice a difference, while city drivers who face cracked urban streets during rush hour will also appreciate the more refined suspension. This update doesn't turn the RAV4 into an off-road champion or a plush luxury cruiser, but it's a definite leap forward for anyone who found the older version's ride unacceptably stiff. Number 4. Transmission hesitation. It's tough to enjoy an SUV if the powertrain can't decide what gear to be in. The previous RAV4's transmission sometimes appeared confused during quick accelerations or sudden demands for power, such as merging onto highways or overtaking slower vehicles. This slight lag didn't just affect performance, it could also shake a driver's confidence at critical moments on busy roads. The 2025 Toyota RAV4 remedies this issue with refined transmission software that executes downshifts more promptly. According to Toyota's official notes, they worked extensively on the shift logic to ensure that when the driver hits the gas, the vehicle responds without that split second of indecision. While the gear ratios remain similar to the prior generation, the reprogramming ties those gears together in a way that feels more cohesive during normal and spirited driving. The result is a more confident driving experience, especially in stop-and-go traffic or when navigating winding roads where frequent shifts are necessary. This improved responsiveness pairs well with the updated engine tuning, creating a harmonious relationship between the driver's right foot and the RAV4's power delivery. Though it's not set up to be a high-performance vehicle, the new calibration removes the old model's sense of hesitation, smoothing out everyday drives and longer journeys alike. Number 3. Interior material quality. While Toyota has a strong reputation for durability, the previous RAV4 sometimes fell short when it came to the overall feel of its interior. Hard plastics and an economy-level aesthetic could catch buyers off guard, especially in higher trims that seem to promise something a bit more upscale. Some owners felt that while functionality was there, the finishing touches like soft touch panels or refined seat stitching were missing, leaving the cabin looking and feeling more basic than they had hoped for. The 2025 RAV4 takes strides to address this concern by integrating more high-quality materials throughout the cabin. Soft-touch surfaces are now strategically placed on doors, the dashboard, and other key areas where hands often rest. In addition, Toyota added updated seat fabrics and available leather options that look more premium and stand up better to daily wear. Subtle design accents, including contrast stitching and redesigned trim pieces, contribute to a more cohesive interior style. These changes, though not dramatic individually, add up to give the vehicle a more polished ambiance. It might not be on par with luxury brands, but it's a solid improvement for a mainstream SUV in this price range. Owners making the jump from the older model to the 2025 edition will notice that the tactile experience, from steering wheel to seat cushions, now feels more in line with the modern expectations of SUV buyers. The updates don't turn the cabin into a posh lounge, but they do remove the more glaring cost-saving measures that stuck out in the previous iteration. Number 2. Limited advanced safety features. The older RAV4 wasn't exactly stripped of safety tech, but some advanced driver assistance features, like improved pedestrian detection or lane centering assistance, were only available in premium trims or as part of optional packages. This could leave some drivers feeling like they had to pay extra just to keep up with competitors that offered a broader range of safety features as standard. The 2025 RAV4 now comes equipped with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which expands on its predecessor with better sensors, more precise object detection, and refined driver alerts. The improvements help it detect cyclists and pedestrians more reliably in various lighting conditions, while the lane centering function operates more smoothly to avoid the sudden tugs on the steering wheel that older systems sometimes exhibited. Adaptive cruise control has also been refined. Where the previous generation's adaptive cruise could feel jerky in certain stop-and-go situations, the new version handles these transitions more gracefully. Blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert appear on more trims as well, giving shoppers less reason to pay a premium for essential safety. By offering a wider suite of features at lower trim levels, Toyota ensures that more drivers can benefit from these modern systems, significantly boosting the RAV4's appeal for families, frequent travelers, and safety-conscious commuters. While some SUV rivals have equally advanced technology, Toyota's suite holds its own, and in many cases, it's more user-friendly than before. Number 1. Engine performance and acceleration. Performance has been a polarizing topic for RAV4 enthusiasts. The 2025 Toyota RAV4 brings a subtly reworked engine that focuses on boosting low-end torque and refining acceleration. While the power figures have not skyrocketed, the tuning changes lead to a smoother and a more immediate response when you press the accelerator. Toyota notes that adjustments to the fuel injection system and revised valve timing help the engine deliver its available power more promptly, which translates to a nimbler feel in everyday driving. Hybrid variants also see improvements, with the electric motor assisting in covering torque gaps the gas engine might leave. This update is particularly welcome for those who value both efficiency and an extra bit of oomph under the hood. The difference isn't akin to swapping in a turbocharged sports engine. but it's enough to transform the RAV4 from sufficient to responsive, especially around city streets and short highway on-ramps. Drivers who found the old model too sluggish might be pleasantly surprised by how much more confident the 2025 version feels. It won't fool anyone into thinking they're in a performance SUV, but it's a big enough change to satisfy the daily needs of most owners, who occasionally want a little extra hustle